Well, hello, everybody. It's Cutler, and you're here on the Let's Talk to Cutler broadcast, the Let's Talk to Cutler program. I know I'm usually here every Tuesday and Thursday, spending about 1,800 seconds with you, but this is a special Christmas edition. And so I'm only going to be here for about 900 seconds tonight as you're doing your last minute wrapping, your last minute bagging, your last minute tagging to your gifts. I have a few gifts that I want to give to you, and I'll do that right after this.
Let's talk to God. One more thing, like, subscribe, and share. Come on, let's talk to God. Woo!
All right, well, I'm back, and I hope you enjoyed that opening as much as I did. I always enjoy it. It makes me want to dance and jump and do all that kind of stuff. But I'm Cutler, and you are here on the Let's Talk to Cutler platform, the Let's Talk to Cutler broadcast. And as you know, I typically spend about 1,800 seconds trying to make every minute matter, every moment meaningful, and every second significant. But this is a special Christmas Eve edition. It's Christmas Eve, so I'm only going to be here for about 900 seconds tonight. But I got, like I said, I have a few gifts that I want to offer you while you're doing your last minute wrapping and tagging and all of that stuff. I have a few gifts that I want to offer you. And most of those gifts come right here from my book, Billboards to Better. 366 daily sources of motivation and inspiration along the highway of life. Most of you, many of you have been on this journey with me for several months now. So I want to just go ahead and get right into the gifts that I offer. I want to take a look at our quote for December the 23rd. And it says, it's not always about what you get. Sometimes what really matters is what you keep. And you all, one of the gifts, one of my offerings to you all tonight is the gift of the power to filter and keep. Because as I consider this, it makes me remember that there are things and there's knowledge and opportunities. We get so much, you all. We get things every day, every week, every month, and every year. No doubt during this season, we would get a lot of things. Some of the things we may not necessarily want, some of the things we will want, but we won't necessarily maintain and we won't necessarily hold on to those things. And sometimes as we're going through life, we acquire knowledge and we acquire skills, but sometimes we don't hold on to all of those things. And I want to refocus our mind and refocus our thinking to know that it's not always what you get, but many times what matters most are the things and the people and the opportunities that we hold on to, the things that we keep. And in this season, as we're going through, I want to remind us, as we're going through this holiday season, I want to remind each of us, as I offer you the gift of the power to filter and keep. I want to remind each and every one of us, as we're going through, hold on and keep the things that matter. Hold on and keep the people who matter. Because I tend to believe that the people who matter in your life are already in your life. And so as we're dealing with this season, this holiday, this pandemic, and all of this stuff, you all, I admonish us, each and every one of us, to hold on to the things and the people who make us better. Hold on, keep the things and the people who propel us to whatever is next. Hang on and hold on to the people who challenge us to reach our destiny and to be all that we can be. Hang on and hold on and keep the people who push us, the people who motivate us, the people who inspire us, and the people who encourage us. I offer you the of the ability and the power to filter, because sometimes we've got to filter things and filter people and filter the stuff that come inside of our minds. I offer you the power to filter that, and then the ability to keep what's most important. That's one of the gifts that I want to offer you. And then the next gift that I want to offer you comes from our quote for December the 24th. It simply says, stop looking for revenge and start looking for rewards. What does that mean? It means that there are many times we're looking for revenge to people who did us wrong, and we forget to look for the rewards because of the right that we did. So I want to offer you the gift of the ability to turn the lens, You know, with a lot of these cameras, with a lot of these iPads, a lot of these notebooks, and a lot of these electronic devices, they have two lenses on them. One lens may point that way, but then there's a button that you could hit, it will flip the lens. And so, what I'm offering you is the gift of the ability to turn the lens and turn the lens right back on you. Because a lot of times we're so focused on the negative that people do, the bad things that people bring into our lives, the nefarious behavior that people engage in. We focus on that so much. And a lot of times when we spend our energy focusing on the negativity that others try to give, we forget the positivity, the positive stuff that we actually maintain and that we have inside of us. And so just don't focus on the negativity that others try to give you, but you focus on the positivity that you try to give to others. So I offer you as a gift the ability to turn the lens and look at your contributions to the world, because I want to remind you that your contribution are no less important than anybody else who has ever walked this earth. No, you might not be a Sir Isaac Newton. You might not be an Albert Einstein. You might not be a Thomas Edison. And you might not be a Charles Darwin. But your contribution to this world is no less important than anybody else's. It may not be as popular, but it's no less important. So I offer you, don't look at revenge, but start looking at the rewards. Because when you look at revenge, you're looking at others. Don't worry this season about looking at other people and the low that they bring. Appreciate the high that you have to offer and start looking at the rewards of the goodness that you bring. Start looking for the rewards of the excellence that you offer. Start looking for the rewards of the magnificence that you walk in. All right. So that's another gift, the gift of turning the lens. And then I have one final gift that I want to offer you this evening. One final gift, December 25th. It says, just because it's rational, that doesn't make it right. A lot of times we can explain things away. Things seem so logical. It is quite logical that if someone were to hit me, I would probably hit them back in self-defense. I certainly have the right to do that. It's logical. And I have the right, the legal right to do that. But just because it's logical, that doesn't necessarily make it right. There are lots of things, you all, that we can explain away. But just because you can explain it away, that does not mean that it rises to the level of moral integrity. And so this next gift that I want to offer us all, myself included, is the gift of spiritual analysis. Because a lot of times we can rationalize things. We can apply logic, and we'll come out on the side of reasonable, rational, and logical all the time. But because I have a soul, I have a spirit, I have a heart, and I have a desire to do what's right, there are times when it's more important that I do what's right as opposed to doing what's rational. So this final gift that I offer us in this season is the gift of spiritual analysis, the ability to look at things from a higher plane, the ability to evaluate my behavior from a place that others may not necessarily see, a place that causes me to be able to look myself in the eye and say, I'm good, I'm wholesome, I'm righteous. So these are the gifts that I offer us in this 900 seconds. The gift, one gift, is the power to filter and keep. The other gift is the gift of turning the lens. Know how to turn the lens and don't focus on the bad that others bring, but the good that you offer. And then the third gift is the gift of spiritual analysis. I don't even know that I've reached 900 seconds tonight, but it's been my pleasure to share this space with you. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this space. And again, these gifts come from Billboards to Better. 366 daily sources of motivation and inspiration along the highway of life. If you don't have this, you can go to Amazon.com and get it, or to gbcutler.com and pick it up as well. as I say every Tuesday and Thursday, let's continue building community, maintaining connectivity. Keep your heads up, keep your hopes up, stay safe, stay sane, enjoy your family during this holiday season, and from my home to yours, from my heart to yours, enjoy your holiday and have a very Merry Christmas. One more thing, like, subscribe, and share.
One more thing, like, subscribe, and share. Come on, let's talk to color. Ooh.
Come on, you all. I'm just trying to help save your life. Merry Christmas.